Hey you guys, it's Megan and today I'm going to bring you the next episode or installment of Makeup Survivor, which is my monthly Shop My Stash series that I started last month. So I'm going to go over the 5 products that I chose and that I've been using for the past month and tell you if I liked them, like my impressions on them, if I'm going to declutter them from my collection, and then I'm going to share with you the next 5 products that I'm going to use for the next month that I shop my stash for. So in the month of like May to June, I really enjoyed the majority of the products that I chose. I would say that the Jouer Ultra Foil palette was probably my favorite rediscovery from this whole shop my stash time. So this is the gorgeous metallic palette. So it's literally all metallic shades and I use these with my fingers. So like especially this shade in the top right corner is like destroyed. It has a lot of like powder, not powder, but it's like when you dig your finger in it, it kind of like gets unsettled in the pan. So it kind of like flies everywhere. But I've been wearing especially this shade here so much. It's what I'm wearing on my lids today. I'll do a few swatches of the ones I use the most. I didn't use pretty much any of these like darker colors. I don't know if I really used that. But the ones that I did use, I absolutely loved. They are so metallic on the eyes. You can see that there is some like excess product that gets built up, but when you like pat it on your eyes, and I really loved using them on top of like a cream shadow so that it really helped the pigment stick to it. This is gorgeous. I really am glad that I tried to use this palette instead of just decluttering it because I never really gave it a fair chance, and it's stunning. Like there are some shades that I wish that I could just like pull out of here and just keep those but not the whole palette, but honestly there's an occasion for all of these colors, and I just really enjoyed like playing with different color combinations this month. And a lot of you guys asked like what are the light shimmery shades that I've been using on my eyes in some of my videos, and it was definitely like this color. Sometimes I would use the white, sometimes like this light green. So it's just a very versatile palette. If you love metallics, this is a great palette. I don't know how accessible it is because I do believe it was a limited edition for holiday last year, but so glad I didn't declutter this because it's made me really happy this month. Then the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Colors in Nudity and Twilight. So I don't love these. I definitely wouldn't purchase more Nude Sticks eye colors. I much prefer their cheek products, and their lip products are nice, but I think the cheek products, like those cheeky sticks with the brush on the other end, those are my favorite. But Nudity is the one that I use the most. It's like a rose gold. And then Twilight, I honestly didn't use at all. It's more like a smoky taupe. So this one is Nudity and this one is Twilight. So they're very pretty, but they're not like super metallic or anything. I loved wearing this, the Nudity shade, under some of the metallic shadows from the Jouer palette because it just, like I said, helped the pigment stick to it and bring out that metallicness. This by itself is not that metallic. I used it the most like under my lash line. I thought that was really pretty, and I will hang on to these because there's nothing wrong with them, and when I want like these specific colors they work fine, but it's not a product I would be like, oh my god, go out and buy it, it's the best ever. Like I don't think that at all. The Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So I told you guys that I have been very apprehensive to use it, that I think that it has irritated my skin in the past, and I still think that. So I tried it again, and like instantly the next day I had clogged pores. It was just not worth it to me. Like it smoothed my skin, it made my skin look nice, but not any more than my other primers or like different powders, like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, that literally is a miracle worker. And if I feel self-conscious about my pores, I just press that powder, especially on my forehead is where I have the most pores, and it like makes them disappear. So I don't know if I'm going to pass this on to anyone. I don't know really how to sanitize this, so it just isn't for me. I'm so glad I didn't ever buy a full size of it when it was getting so hyped, because it just didn't work out for me. And that's just something that happens with some products, just don't work out for you, even if it like works out for the majority of people, it seems. So that was good that I tried it. Now I can declutter it and yeah, just move on with my life. Speaking of powder, I also use this Stellar Haze Loose Translucent or Transparent, I don't know what it's called. It literally just says haze, so I don't know what they call it, but it's a loose finishing powder. This is beautiful. I love just dusting this all over my skin. I also would sometimes take a powder puff and really press it into like my nose area where like my nose pieces go for my sunglasses, and like on my forehead where I mentioned that I have like larger pores. This is beautiful. It does a great job at setting my makeup without making it look really flat, and I just really loved it. So I'm so glad I really tried that this month, and I'll for sure continue to use it until it's all used up. Then the last product I had from last month is the Kevyn Aucoin Capri Neo Bronzer. So I love the bronzer in this. I use this all the time, and my favorite way to use it is with this crazy Real Techniques brush, and I just literally like tap it in there and then just go under my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead and then like down under my chin. And just the littlest tap is all I need as a really fair person, but you can get like a really distinct contour with this. I just don't utilize the blush and the highlight very much, but I'm definitely going to keep it. I think it's gorgeous. I love Kevyn Aucoin products, and especially his bronzers. Those are like the standout products to me from his line. I have the Tropical Days and Tropical Nights and his sculpting powder, and then this bronzer is definitely like amazing. Like, it just made me so happy. Every day I would wear it, and I just loved it. And this brush is like to die for. It's the 203 Real Techniques brush. Oh my god, amazing for bronzer. It's just a lovely experience. So some products worked out really well for me, some didn't work out as well, but I'm super excited to continue using the products that I enjoyed from this Shop My Stash. And then we are going to move into the products I picked for this next month. So I picked 5 groupings of products. So some are the same product but multiple shades, but I'm counting that as one product. So let's start with lips. So I'm choosing the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks. I have 4 of them. Today I'm actually wearing Poet number 60, which is like a nude color. Let's try to get some swatches up in here. These are so pigmented, like insane, and they will last all like at least until you eat. I can't promise that they'll last throughout eating, but if you like swatch them on your hand, you will not get them off for like days. So I have Poet, and then I have Seductress number 65. Then I have Lover number 15, which is like a rosy color. I love that one. And then I have this crazy one that I was tempted to wear today because I'm wearing my Lady Gaga Paws Up shirt. I love this shirt. And I thought this like navy blue would go with the vibe. But honestly, I have no idea when I'm ever gonna wear this. But it is so cool. And that one is called Explorer. And so those are the 4 liquid lipsticks. They are so pigmented and creamy, easy to apply. They smell like cake. Oh my god, so nice. And I just haven't used them for a long time, and I've been seeing them on my vanity and my lipsticks, and I was just like, oh my gosh, let's pull these back out and re-fall in love with them, and maybe try the blue lipstick one day or something. So yeah, I have those 4, and I know I love the formula. I just need to give them some more love and maybe get the balls to wear a blue lipstick. I have no idea. We'll see what happens. Then I have the Lancome Art Liner. So this is a product that I got when I did a Ulta like huge points haul. So I got this for free. Same with the blue lipstick. I would not really ever buy this for money, but the Lancome Art Liner is something I've heard about literally for years, probably since high school, because I remember Lorraine the Current Custom would always wear this and she swore by it. So I finally picked it up, and it has like, it's just a liquid liner pen. So it has this felt tip, and I just don't love this. I don't think it makes a very sharp wing because the end of this felt nub is like rounded instead of being like a sharp point. And I also noticed that I have to dip it back in and like shake it like this to get enough product on it for each eye. So I have to do that. I'll do the one eye, then I'll do it again, and I do the other eye. And for as much money as this actually costs, I just don't think it's worth it at all, and it gives me like a bad feeling about the product, so I never reach for it. Even though like I got it for free, I still want to use it and enjoy it as much as possible. So I'm thinking maybe I just had like a bad start with this product. Maybe I can turn it around. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll finish this month long of using it with still a negative impression about it, but I hope that I can grow to like it. And it does say shake before use. So I don't know, I just never heard of all these like weird things that I'm experiencing with this product, and so I just want to give it another shot and not completely write it off. I was still going to use it, but I literally never reach for it. So I just need that extra push, and this project is perfect for that. Then I have two cheek cream products, and these are each like one product that I'm counting them for. This is the Pat McGrath, what do they call this? Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duo in Nude. So I got this for Christmas, and we have a beautiful like champagne nude highlighter on one side, and then we have like this balm on the other side that's just clear. This is gorgeous on the skin, yet I never reach for it. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if I just don't like the extra step of wearing a cream highlighter or what it really is, but it was expensive. It was a very generous gift from my parents, and I want to enjoy it and get their money's worth out of it because it is really beautiful and I really like the concept of it. So I want to use this month and just enjoy it, and even if I don't use it like every day for the rest of my life, like I just want to get the use out of it that I can and figure out how it plays with my other highlighters and all that good stuff. And then I chose the Julep Cream to Powder Blush Stick in Golden Guava. This is gorgeous. This is like NARS Orgasm in a cheek, like a cream product. It is so pretty. I think they discontinued discontinued Julep at Ulta, and so this was like 50 or 70% off when I bought it. It is so beautiful. I love it. But again, same with the cheek, like the cream highlighter. I never ever use it. So this one is way newer to my collection than the Pat McGrath, but I still want to get good use out of it. And I feel like these would look so beautiful on like really natural skin and just like really nice summery, easygoing products. So I wanted to choose these together because of like the cream aspect of it, and I was like, maybe having two cream products will encourage me to use both of them at the same time. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. If you have any recommendations on how to apply cream products out of sticks, I don't think applying it to my face is the best way. I think I've used some certain brushes that I'll have to rediscover, and that's the only way that I've really enjoyed applying them. I always feel like when you apply it straight to your face, it lifts up your foundation and it just doesn't look right. So if you have any tips on that, maybe like sponges or something, definitely let me know and I'll give those different techniques a shot. And then the last products that I'm going to use in my Shop My Stash for the next month are the Sydney Grace cream eyeshadows. So I adore these. These are so beautiful. I have the shades Glory, Cliff Jumping, and Vibrant Madness, and I've done swatches of these before. They are so highly pigmented. They are just absolutely gorgeous, so metallic. They are like the most dreamy cream eyeshadows ever. I love them, but I just don't reach for them very much, and that makes me sad because I really love them, but I don't appreciate them and I don't show them how much I love them. So I want to use them over the next month and really try to use them as much as possible. I love Glory because it's like a purpley silver. That one's so pretty. Vibrant Madness is kind of like a champagne gold, and then Cliff Jumping is kind of like a taupey champagne color. So they're all three very different, but very appropriate for my workplace and my like day-to-day life as well on the weekends and stuff. So I'm really excited to use these and just give them some more love and re-fall in love with them all over again. So those are the 5 products that I'm going to use for June into July. So I do these videos at like kind of the midpoint of each month, and that's my goal, at least, is to do it that way because I have a lot of videos that I do at the end of each month. So I was like, why not do it at the midway point? It gives me something to talk about with you guys and look forward to at the middle of each month. So if you guys are doing a Shop Your Stash video or Instagram, or just doing it, even if you don't have a channel or anything, let me know what products that you're using for the next month, or if you're joining me on this project, definitely make a video, and I would just really appreciate that. So thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.